So on this beauty look, I wanted to do my roommate Leah's makeup. She is such a natural beauty, and what I love about her, she really is a blend of so many different cultures. Originally from St. Croix, her dad is Caucasian and Jewish, and her mom has Puerto Rican, African, and is absolutely stunning. So I wanted to do a makeup that was going to enhance her beauty and not cover it. Enjoy this tutorial using my favorite products. I'm using the Body Shop's Chamomile eye makeup remover. I like to get rid of any residue that's on the skin before I start any makeup. I also like to use it because it has chamomile extra and it's very calming for my clients, so it allows them to relax before the makeup application. I'm now using the Body Shop's Vitamin C Skin Boost Instant Smoother. You guys know how much I love this product. It's like my instant go-to right now. This is going to help the makeup stay beautifully on, and it has vitamin C, so it's going to help brighten the skin. I'm then following with the Skindinavia Primer Spray. This is going to make sure she does not sweat out her makeup. It's a great prepping tool, so the makeup can last 16 hours long. Then I'm going in with the Wander Beauty Wondrous Rush palette. How cute is this? Travel inspired, of course. And I'm starting off with the color OTW. This is like a taupey color. I like to use this as my first layer on the eyes. That's a little bit neutralizing. It's going to get rid of any redness or discoloration. And it's just going to give me a matte layer that I can then add on to build. All the brushes I'm using are Eco Tools and Real Techniques. You can get these at Ulta. Very inexpensive and they get the job done. I then am going with the color BLITZ from the Wander Beauty palette, and I'm going into my corners, deepening that natural crease, but also adding another layer of color. So when I put my darkest layer, it's going to really have a high impact. I'm using my finger to blend the outer corners. I want to accenturize, so I'm focusing more on pulling out the shadow from the corners. Now I'm going in with the Body Shop Eye Color Stick in Nevada Gold. I'm using this on the lid of the eye because I want to give that like really pretty finish without it looking glittery. I just wanted to add something that would give it more of a texture. I'm also bringing the eye color stick and putting it into the waterline of the eye. And don't be afraid to go a little bit extra. This is a great layering product as well. So I'm going to also use it at the outer corner and pull it out with my finger. No look is ever complete without a little bit of a lash curler. I'm using the Maybelline lash curler to get those lashes lifted. I like to start off at the root and clamp once and really get in there. Now I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I love this mascara. It really gives a full fan effect. I work it into the root and bring it all the way up to the tip. No look is ever complete without mascara. It's kind of like the finished look. It's like one item that I cannot live without. And I'm using Very Black, of course. Now I'm just going back in with my brush and I'm just going to blend all of these colors together. I maybe should have done this before the mascara, but I noticed a few little blending things that I didn't want to stay on. So I'm going ahead and just blending it together. I'm using the Real Techniques foundation brush. I love this brush because it allows me to put everything into the skin. I like to do a little pounding motion in order to make the whole layer of the foundation look seamless. And I'm going in with my Fit Me foundation from Maybelline. Love this thing. It has SPF 18 and it's dewy and smooth, and so I want it to look like it's skin, not so much like it's like a mask or that it's too heavy. Very nice finish. I now am using the Maybelline Eraser Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And yes, I like to use concealer after I use foundation because the foundation I use as a base to understand what it can cover. I do an even layer that's thin enough for me to see, okay, how does the skin look? I then go in with the concealer and add a little bit more in places where I see that the foundation did not cover. And it's a great way to still make your makeup look pretty natural without having to put multiple layers on. Instead, you're just working with the foundation and adding the concealer where needed. Now it's time for brows. Leah has expressed to me that brows are definitely one of her harder areas, so I wanted to show her how she could use a product that would not only add depth but also dimension. So we're using the Tattoo Studio from Maybelline, the brow pomade. I like this product because it's easily buildable, so I'm using my brow brush from Eco Tools and I'm just going in and drawing in the brow. This part really doesn't have to be that perfect because we're going to correct it as we go. So I'm going in now with my Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. What this is going to do, it's going to coat all those hairs to make it look a little bit more realistic. And it's also going to add like another layer of texture so it kind of pops out of the skin just a little bit more and it's not laying flat. Now, the big trick for me is using the concealer. I'm using the exact same concealer, the Instant Age Rewind corrector eraser, and I'm going in around the brow and just correcting it. This is kind of like my mistake corrector. I'm just going in with a regular concealer brush and putting the concealer around the brow to give me the shape that I want. Again, it does not have to be like a whole drag situation. It can be a natural looking brow. This just helps perfect it and gets rid of any redness that's from the top and the bottom. And you can really do any shape with this little trick, but I like to keep the brows pretty natural, like I said. You can even take the brush and work some of the product into the brow. Here I'm showing Leah kind of the technique so she can do it on her own as well. Then I'm just taking a little bit of a bigger brush and blending it into the skin. I even like to blend it into the shadow because it helps it look a little bit more natural, and it blends everything together as well. It really is like a corrector trick. It's what I do a lot on clients. And there you go. See, still super natural looking brows. Okay, I love this product. It's by Senna Cosmetics and it's a highlighter. I love it because what it does, it's a brightening tool. It doesn't have glitter, it doesn't have all these things that highlighters have. All it does is truly brighten the skin, making it look beautiful and like you have a pop. So I'm using the Body Shop Shimmer Waves and 02 blush. I love this product. I love putting it on the apples of the cheek and working its way up into the highlighter bone. What I like to do is I like to work it up just to give me a tiny little bit of highlight, but I also like to mix the color so it gives me that blush flush that's really pretty. And because Leah is light in color, I don't want to bronze her up so much. I just want to add a little bit more of a color that would naturally make her skin pop. I'm going in with the Body Shop's Lip Definer. It's a lip liner that's very close to her natural tone, and then I'm going to follow it with the Baby Lips Sunscreen SPF 20 Lip Balm by Maybelline. I love this product. It's just going to let me blend both colors together and also hydrate her lips at the same time. I'm finishing this look with the Skindinavia Finishing Spray. This is going to set it so you do not, I repeat, you do not have to worry about sweating or looking imperfect throughout the day. This is a trick that I use on all my celebrity clients and all my clients because I need to make sure that their makeup is going to last all day. And there you have it, her finished look. How naturally beautiful. All I want to do is enhance her natural beauty, and I think we did a pretty good job.